Hi everyone, this is Sumi. Welcome to What's Going On by Sumi, powered by Depilex. Today we're going to have yet another guest, of course, is multi-talented. I'm very excited to have her. And of course, we have segments courtesy of Depilex, sharing fresh looks, and of course, Redah Misbah answering your questions. For right now, let's move on to the first segment of the show. That is some fresh look that is going to be introduced by Depilex.
She likes fashion. She likes fashion. She likes fashion. She likes fashion. She likes she likes
Salam everyone and welcome back once again. I am here with yet another guest who's multi-talented. She's a designer, started off with that. Then she has her own magazine by the name of ILS, and I'll let you know exactly what it all stands for before I get it wrong. But also she's an activist, a human rights activist that is, and the animal rights activist, and so much more that she does. She's come up with her own NGO also, so there's so much to talk about. Welcome to the show that is called What's Going On, powered by Depilex. So, what's going on?
This is What's Going On. How are you? Glad to be on your show.
Yes, I'm so happy that you're here finally. So good to have you. How have you been?
I've been okay. I've been good. I've had a rough few days, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better because of losing 5 kittens in 5-6 days.
Oh, that's awful.
Kind of sad.
That's awful.
Talking about better things and better memories. So they've given me good days, and alhamdulillah for that. So yeah, I'm good to be alive and good to be here.
Life is going on. Everything is going.
Life is going on.
Ups and downs aate rehte
Now you have to tell me what's going on with you.
What's going on with you? Well, we're back with the show. We've started it, and I'm so glad that you're one of the first few guests that we've invited. And during this time, the first question, obviously, it's like, how have you guys been coping up with 2020 so far? Because 6 months का almost gap आ गया. साल शुरू हुआ था और फिर गायब हो गए हम सारे अपने गारों में और अब निकलकर बाहर आए हैं. So tell me about your experience so far.
I actually got corona, so I was corona positive, and yeah, but that was thanks to my sister who got it from her husband, and he, the whole entire family got COVID. But yeah, I mean, the year started off nicely. I mean, I thought that it's going to be a good positive year for us, but one thing after another, there's that PIA crash, and we lost so many people, some entire families that were lost.
Back-to-back disaster.
That was a disaster and a big tragedy because, losing a loved one, I've been through all of that, and it's a very, very painful process. So, and then we lost Sara, and then she's such a good model and a young, beautiful soul. Everyone loved her. So, is तरह की सारी चीजें होती रही, and then I lost a few of my pets also, so it was even more painful. And then the COVID thing, but looking on the bright side, I think we've all come out more positive and stronger. And also the fact that sometimes, things that we took for granted, we're not really taking them for granted anymore. So I think it's kind of nice. तो कहते हैं ना कि लाइफ में आप जो भी एक्सपीरियंस करो तो उसके ऊपर ये कभी नहीं कहना चाहिए कि टाइम बुरा चल रहा है, क्योंकि जो भी वक्त होता है वो अल्लाह की तरफ से आता है।
बिल्कुल।
तो यू शुड नेवर से कि टाइम बुरा चल रहा है, जैसे कि यू नो एक बुरी चीज थी, हो गई, गुजर गए। हम पाकिस्तानी हैं, वी रिजिलिएंट।
अल्लाह वाले चलते हैं हमारा सारा काम।
हम लोग जब कोई चीज समझ नहीं आती तो हम यही कहते हैं अल्लाह वाले के यार, अल्लाह खैर करेंगे इंशाल्लाह। So mashallah and inshallah always pull us, you know, along
together.
So,
yes, and it gives us hope.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So during all this time, you know, self-care की मैं बात करती हूँ, mindfulness की बात करती हूँ, because it's really very important to keep yourself sane. What did you do?
Self-care मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, like literally. You know how I was talking to my friends and they're like, oh, you know, we're putting on a mask and we're doing this, and I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, I was taking my cat to the vet, and they're like, what the hell? अच्छा आज क्या कर रही हो? आज I'm rescuing dogs. Because आपको पता है कि जब ये कोविड की सारी सिचुएशन हुई तो लोगों ने बाहर जाना बंद कर दिया, रेस्टोरेंट्स कम हो गए, तो लोगों को तो जो नुकसान हुआ a lot of animals suffered. I mean a lot क्या,
they were neglected,
majorly suffered because देखिए ना जो आपकी street animals हैं वो आपके garbage के ऊपर या इन चीज़ों के ऊपर survive करते हैं। So when the restaurants closed तो वो खाना जो dispose of किया जाता था जिसपे सारे animals survive करते हैं, हमारे street animals जो होते हैं, उनके लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो गया। So you know to run that whole campaign and you know calling friends, आपको भी मैंने कई बार मैसेज किया कि donations चाहिए।
Definitely yes, and a lot of people got scared in between that they let go of their pets.
Yes.
Their cats. क्या हो गया? नहीं हो रहा जानवरों को कुछ भी. At least do your
so
research.
Many people
they kicked out their dogs. I know of that, and then we had to you know like get them another home. And cats right away. ये तो बाहर जाती हैं, ये तो germs लेकर आएंगी. I was like आप research तो करें थोड़ी सी.
बिल्कुल.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. बहुत सी misconceptions थी because it was an invisible thing and people were scared. Let's put it that way.
And it was a big scare because I mean naturally it was something that was new.
Exactly.
We didn't know about it, and what we were doing, a lot of people telling me कि तुम shelter जा रही हो, तुम स्ट्रीट एनिमल्स के पास जा रही हूँ, हाई कोरोना लग जाएगा, तुम्हें हो जाएगा। फिर जब मुझे कोविड हुआ तो लोगों ने कहा तुम्हें किसी जानवर से हुआ। मैं कहा तुम्हारा दिमाग खराब है, ये होना ही था, क्योंकि मैं और मेरी बहन हम लोग हर वक्त इकट्ठे रहते थे। तो she got it from her husband, who was you know who got it from the office. तो खैर है यार, हो जाती हैं चीजें, चिल करना चाहिए और बस ये पूछना चाहिए कि what's going on,
what's next. So you must have seen you know a lot of women coming out now trying to do something with their lives because they've realized that sitting at home is not doing any good. So little businesses, small work, and you also are one person who has touched different fields. Like you started off with designing, and then you're like, why limit myself? I start hosting also, and then you know being an activist, human rights, animal rights, and then your NGO. So how do you go about these things?
Well, actually, when I started off like as you said, as a designer. I was studying fashion, and while I was studying, I got my first big break when I was a student of first year in fashion school, when I got that show with Sara, and I was practically a kid, you know, and I got my first paycheck of 30,000. This was in 2005, I think, or 4 maybe. या शायद 2003 की बात होगी। तो उस वक्त एक इतनी बड़ी चीज़ लगी ना कि हेलो, मतलब I can earn on my own. So that independence and that feeling I'll always remember. And that show I did, and the 18th century Victorian era outfits, they were amazing. And then from there I went to a shoot, my first shoot with Atash Azad, and they were the gurus at that time, and still are. I have great respect for them. And so that kind of inspired me. It opened so many doors for me. I was like, अच्छा मैं पढ़ाई के साथ भी काम कर सकती हूँ। और अब आप देखो सुमी, आजकल आप लड़के लड़कियों को देखें, बच्चे जो हैं, स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं, अब तो हम we're older, but students जो हैं, now they're studying and they're incorporating work within their studies.
जो कि पहले टैबू चीज़ थी, बहुत कम लोग करते थे।
और लोग समझते थे कि अगर बच्चे काम करेंगे तो इनके घर में तो पैसे नहीं है, बच्चे क्यों काम करें। So that I think inspired me, and there were so many other people. Umair Rana was one of those people जो मेरे शो में lead था. He was playing the Phantom, and So I know him since then, and sometimes we
times.
talk about it, and I say, Homer, you know, you're that
He
was
was
such a
the
long time.
stud.
I know, and you know, and he was like such a hit. And he says, dude, we've come a long way now.
Yeah,
मैंने कहा हाँ मुझे
definitely.
यही लगता है. So then वहाँ से करते करते school में फिर I started a publication. And how did I start that? I started it because the kind of clothes I was making, they were kind of Western,
Right.
but they were fusion as well. But इस तरह के थे कि usually magazines में वो लगते नहीं थे क्योंकि a lot of people would say कि जी लिबास वगैरह थे at that time. They would say कि you know we're more of a bridal magazine or
Formal
we want
stuff, Eastern.
and you know, and I was working in a completely different line. I was playing with textures, I was playing with fabrics, and you know, experimenting with glittery and sequenced clothes and you know, cloth and that fabric, and I was using that into dresses. And you know, एक ही कपड़े से 5 design बनाना अब तो शायद common लगती होगी, but at that time it was a unique thing.
Absolutely.
So I said, कहाँ डालें भाई? So you know, then my sister and I were sitting one day and we said, you know, they started somewhere and they started small, so why can't we do that? And plus we're connected with all the right people. We have friends and you know, party with the same people, so maybe they can help us. So then I went to Shahid bhai and discussed it with him, and he loved the idea. And so we did our first cover with him. Mehdi ka cover tha, उसने किसी Indian model के साथ shoot किया हुआ था. So that's when we did the first cover. And
Nice. So
Yusuf
good start.
Uncle, Yusuf Salahuddin was on the back cover, which was the celebrity cover, and the front cover, the main cover was the fashion cover.
Right.
So then that's why we came up with the name ILS. That means influencing lifestyles.
Right.
So that's how it all started. And
Amazing.
करते फिर you know fashion weeks होते थे चीजें ये वही you know BCW का first fashion week हुआ me. Vinny, Sultana Auntie, and Momina, and Shanaz Ramzi, we were all in the first row sitting together. That's when the first BCW happened in Lahore.
Right,
and
right.
अब तो कितने 10-12 साल हो गए.
It's been a while. I hosted that. I still remember. It was crazy times.
कभी आप सोचते हैं, I don't even realize that we've done so much.
Yeah.
And then वहाँ से hosting, फिर कभी BCW का red carpet किया, कभी PFDC का किया, कभी you know different companies के साथ. And corporates के साथ वो करना start कर दिया. फिर ARY join कर लिया. I became a head there. I was the youngest female head there and the only female head ever in ARY. So I was there for 2 years.
When was this?
When Ahmed Ali Butt was hosting the show. ईदी सब के लिए that show was
उससे पहले मैं कर रही थी और मैंने यूं हाथ जोड़े थे नहीं करना मुझको कितने आम खाए कितने तरबूज खाए ये ले घर ले लेकिन जब मैं बाहर जाती थी किसी अगर मैं भिखारी को कोई पैसे दे तो ये क्या दे रही है अब टीवी पे तो घर देती I was like hello
वो मैं नहीं दी
it was very Awami show that only Ahmed could host or maybe I think later
and I think Fiza did it and then Jugan also did it but I think Ahmed like handled it the best and then I think he also did a good job. So वो सब किया फिर social rights activism और फिर animals के साथ काम करती रही और अब finally NGO.
Sara, she goes on and on and on. So now I'm going to take you back in memory. This is a segment where I ask you what's the story.
Okay.
I have stalked you like anything. I went through your Instagram account and I took out some pictures.
Okay.
So this is one picture that I thought it's really beautiful with nature behind and everything.
Oh,
Where is
this?
What's
just,
going on?
Just now, Hunza Eid.
Right.
Eid holidays.
How was it?
It was beautiful. It was amazing. I really loved it.
Rush था काफी because सब उठ के गए थे?
बिल्कुल नहीं था because उनने ईद साइड पे जो आपकी मानसेरा वगैरह की साइड है उधर उन्हें ट्रैफिक को रोका हुआ था. So we had special permission. That's how we went. तो रश नहीं था. That was the beauty of it. We went like and some of our friends came from Karachi, so there were 6 families and our family, and we all traveled together. They traveled by road from Karachi to Faisalabad and Faisalabad to Hunza.
Right.
So it was such an amazing
good times.
trip. Yeah,
good times.
Very
Good times.
So this is on the way to the hotel. There's a kind of a waterfall that came on the way to the hotel Fairyland.
I've heard of it.
That's where I was saying. And Eagle's Nest is just below it.
Gorgeous.
So if Eagle's Nest is here, so this is just right here.
On the top.
So you know, this was on the way, and we'd been seeing this for like 5 days, and I said, listen, we are leaving tomorrow. Today I must take a photo. So that's
Good
what I
that you
took.
did, because it's a great photo. And then I came across this one.
Oh God!
What was like? You are so intense in this picture. What's happening?
This is about 4 years back. This was the first proper official animal rights peaceful protest outside the press club in Lahore. Yeah. So before this, there had never been a proper protest for animal rights. So yeah, I
great.
took the initiative and got this donkey, and you know, I'm sponsoring this donkey till today.
Amazing.
And,
bless you for doing that.
thank
Bless
you.
your heart. Bless your heart. And what's happening here, fancy people?
Oh, okay. So that's me, Ali Rahman, and
Sonia.
Sonia, yeah. So we were invited as just guest judges at Polo Club. So there was a match, and there was a contest for best dressed lady and best dressed gentleman.
Achha.
So me, Ali Rahman, and Sonia were invited as the judges.
कितना awkward होगा ये judge करना ना? आप जो है ना, आप तो side पे हो
और जो
जाए.
थी वो top hat था, जो competition था top hat का था, and you know, so like literally no one turned up with top hats. So we had to make do.
Because no one has it. It's not a tradition here, right? अगर वो पहले से बताएं तो फिर भी कोई करना है.
It's a very English culture thing. So top hats and mostly hats and headwear जो होता है. Generally it's more of English culture.
It is.
So I think we've picked up a lot of other things. We haven't picked up this one yet. So probably.
So now we're going to do another round, and this is going to be the quick question one, where I'm just gonna ask you something, and you have to answer it within 7 seconds.
Okay.
And then ring that bell over there. You have to win 7 points. Okay. And then we're going to give you a small giveaway.
Take it, bring it on.
A small, tiny one.
So if I don't get it, if I don't win, I don't get the giveaway.
No, I'll give it to you in any case. थोड़ी मेहनत तो करो, थोड़ा effort करो.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Ready?
Yeah.
3 reasons why would you leave a party?
Boring. Bad music. I don't like a girl there.
I don't like a girl. I don't like you. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to see your face. I like that.
Okay.
3 things you would never share with a stranger.
My bathroom, my undergarments, I suppose, and my animals.
Oh, did you get the point? Okay. 3 things you dislike the most.
Hi, fake people. Also bitchiness and negativity.
You know what? मैं 7 से 5 seconds पे आ रही हूँ. लोग जवाब दे देते हैं. उनको समझ आ गई कि कैसे करना है. Biggest celebrity crush.
Chris Hemsworth.
Always, huh? And she messaged Chris Hemsworth, that is.
Yes.
On Instagram.
And I got a reply. Yes. I got.
ये कैसे होता है?
I got a reply. And also, can I add one more guy? David Gandhi. He also replied to me.
So jealous. I am so jealous. मैं नहीं पूछने में जा रही हूँ यहाँ से. ये क्या बात है?
मैंने उनकी स्क्रीनशॉट भी लिए हुए.
वाह. मैं क्यों भाई? लगाओ उसको तो फ्रेम करके घर में सामने. Yeah. हमारे Thor साहब. But moving on. Ali Zafar or Atif?
Atif.
That was very fast.
I love Ali, but I love Atif more.
क्या गाने पसंद?
गाने. Yeah, गाने.
Okay. I just wanted you to clear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Your most favorite thing from childhood?
Memories with my family.
That's
amazing. I had an amazing childhood. My father was like amazing.
Great. So last question. 3 countries that start with P.
Okay. Pakistan. Sorry, I don't know the rest. I can try.
I'm so happy. एक का तो नहीं दिया जवाब.
Actually मेरे दिमाग में आ रहे थे दो.
वही है ना. मेरे को बहुत आसान आपसे पूछे. Usually the mind boggling. They're like, Sumi, I know. And then some people they have so much ego. They're like, Do it again. Do it again. Right? This is not happening.
Okay, no,
but you were so good. You were so good. You were very like fast. Tuck.
Okay.
But thank you so very much for taking out time and joining us. You're always so much fun and your kind heart that I really appreciate for all the work that you do for people and animals.
Trying to.
Thank you once again for being here. Welcome. And I shall catch you guys in the next segment, and that is going to be the Redah Misbah factor. Let's see what questions you have for her this week. Assalamualaikum and welcome back to What's Going On with Sumi powered by Depilex. इस सेगमेंट में हम अपने फॉलोअर्स से पूछते हैं कि हमारे सोशल मीडिया पेजेस पे Instagram and Facebook पे हमें कोई भी आप सवाल पूछ सकते हैं regarding hair, skin and makeup. So I'm here to answer all of your queries once again. The first question that we got was from Samina. She said that she has recently just given birth. Congratulations, Samina. And she's asking what can she do about stretch marks on her skin. Samina, it's a very common process that women go through after they give birth. स्ट्रेच मार्क्स के लिए आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप ऑलिव ऑयल यूज़ करें. ऑलिव्स जो होते हैं वो एक नेचुरल एक तो डीपिगमेंटेशन भी उनसे होती है एंड दे आर अ ग्रेट मॉइस्चराइज़र, सो यूज़ दैट. इसके अलावा वी हैव मैनी स्किन ट्रीटमेंट्स फॉर restoring skin to its former self, so you can come to the salon and we can recommend a glow range की body care and skin care by the Haven के products. They're excellent, so do try them out. ज़ारा अहमद पूछ रही हैं कि एक अच्छी स्किन केयर regime वो क्या फॉलो कर सकती हैं और एंटी एजिंग प्रोडक्ट्स उनको कब यूज़ करने चाहिए. ज़ारा, I would recommend the most basic essential skin care regimen should have a cleanser, toner, moisturizer and exfoliator. आप अपनी स्किन टाइप के मुताबिक एक प्रोडक्ट रेंज चूज़ कर सकती हैं. I would recommend Gino, B&B and even Method Sholay. इनके एट होम प्रोडक्ट्स जो आप घर लेकर जा सकती हैं उनमें आप ज़रूर एक क्लेंजर, टोनर, मॉइस्चराइज़र चूज़ करें. ये आपको सुबह और शाम जो है वो इस्तेमाल करने चाहिए. डू रिमेंबर दैट यू मस्ट टेक ऑफ योर मेकअप करेक्टली, क्योंकि जब वो नहीं उतरता इट क्लॉग्स अप योर पोर्स एंड ऑफन लीड्स टू ब्रेकआउट्स. So subah and sham do cleanse, tones and moisturize. Once in a week do use an exfoliator. You can get an exfoliator from any of these brands that I just mentioned, or you can make one at home like I do. I take sugar and I take honey and I mix them together. चूल्हे पे भी आप कर सकते हैं, or you can put them in a microwave to mix them properly. Then I apply it to my face and body. Once in a week is okay to exfoliate your skin. As far as anti-aging products, I think between 28 and 30 years of age, you should definitely invest in good anti-aging products. Again, I think the first thing that you should add to your skincare regime is a neck cream and a hand cream. It's so important क्योंकि आपकी neck की skin और hands की skin सबसे पहले show करते हैं signs of aging, क्योंकि इनकी skin जो होती है वो बहुत thin होती है. Also know that the number one cause for premature aging on the skin is due to sun exposure. So always wear a sunblock when you leave your home. Sara Shah is asking कि उनके acne scars भी बहुत ज़्यादा हैं and she breaks out a lot as well. What can she do about them? Sara, I would recommend that you definitely invest in the purifying range by the Haven products. It's excellent. Method Sholay also does a great range for anti-acne. The anti-acne salon treatment that I would recommend for you is the purifying salon treatment by the Haven. It's a great facial that you can do. Also, I can recommend that Gino has a great facial treatment for acne. It's great. The other thing that I can recommend is definitely follow a good home care regimen with acne products that can care for your skin and also hydrate it. Peeling facials would be great for you, so do research about them. Go to the nearest Depilex and book yourself in. फरहीन हमसे पूछ रही हैं कि क्या हम स्किन consultations offer करते हैं. Yes, फरहीन, any Depilex salon near you, you can go and ask for a pre-consultation about what products and what skincare regime and what skincare treatment and facials is best for you. So step in and ask for free consultations. इसके अलावा you can also book an online skin consultation with any of our experts from Depilex, myself or even myself, Misbah.
So do check out the online consultations. Thank you so much for watching this show. I look forward to receiving all of your questions on our social media links, Facebook and Instagram. Do send in your questions. Until next time.
आज के लिए बस इतना ही. Of course, हर हफ्ते हम लोग आपके सवालात को अपने शो का हिस्सा बनाते हैं. रिदा मिसबाह उनका जवाब देती हैं. And also thanks to our guests who come in and make the show extremely very special. I'm thankful to every one of you for tuning in. Catch you next week with yet another guest, more questions from you guys and more extra looks by Depilex.